So, good morning students. Yes, welcome back to our class. This is your science class. You know that we have completed our chapter number 3, housing and clothing, and we have done also the question answer. Yes, Shankalan. Yes, we have completed or not? Okay, so we will start the new chapter, chapter number 4. Okay, today we will start new chapter, chapter number 4, that is soil. Okay, so let us start here. This is from page number 23. All of you must have your book with you and a pencil also. What I will tell you to underline, you will underline. Okay. So let us start. Soil. Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. You can underline this one. This may come as a fill in the blanks. Suppose I tell you dash is the uppermost layer of the earth, soil, or if I tell soil is the dash layer of the earth, it is soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. Plants grow in soil. Yes, plants grow in soil, we obviously know that one. Roots of plants get water and minerals and from the soil. So, roots, there are two systems in the plants, one is root system, another is shoot system. So, root system is always below the ground, means below the soil. Okay. So, roots of the plants get water and mineral that is dissolved in the soil. Small insects, small animals like insects and earthworms live in the soil. Small animals like insects, suppose ants, okay, some small worms can be also there, and earthworm, they all live in the soil. Now, coming to formation of soil. Formation of soil. Formation of soil is a continuous process that takes many years. Underline this one. Formation of soil is a continuous process, okay, that takes many years. That means soil takes many years to form. Okay, this soil takes many years to form. Formation of soil is shown in the following pictures. Yes, some pictures are, you can follow, some pictures are there, they have represented the formation of soil by the pictures. Let me explain this one. See picture number 1, see the sun is shining and it is overhead. Okay, the rocks, they get afraid, see their face. The sun, so the sun heats up the rocks, means we know that sun gives us heat and light. So, the sun heats up the rocks. Then picture number 2, what does it telling? Okay, rocks start breaking into smaller pieces due to rain, wind and heat. So, rocks start breaking due to rain, wind and heat of the sun. See picture number 3. See dead plants. Some you can see picture. On the picture there is some animals lying there. That plants or some plants also. So dead plants and animals, they get mixed with the small pieces of rocks. And picture number 4, what does it telling? Okay, the plants grow out from the layer of the soil. Plants grow out from the layer of the soil. So these are the picture representation of the formation of soil. So now it has been explained here. See the lines I am explaining. Number 1, soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks into tiny pieces. So you can underline this one. This is a very important line. Soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks into tiny pieces. Point number 2, rocks are heated by the sun and cooled by the cold weather. So, these rocks are continuously heated up by the sun and cooled by the cold weather. So, continuous heating and cooling. This continuous heating and cooling cause the rocks to crack and break into small pieces. So, this continuous heating and cooling means the heating of the rocks by the sun and cooling by the cold weather. This cause the rocks to crack and break into small pieces. Point number 4, these small pieces are carried to different places by the wind or running water. These small pieces are carried to different places by the wind or running water. Point number 5, the pieces rub against each other till they finally become tiny particles of soil. So, after the heating and cooling of the rocks break into small pieces. These small pieces are carried to different places by the wind and water. These pieces then again rub against each other till they become tiny particles, very minute particles of soil. Dead plants and animals then get mixed. Dead plants and animals get mixed with these pieces. Yes, all of you are following? Yes, sir. Ayantika. Okay. Okay, Ayantika, you switch off. Every students, you are requested to switch off your front camera. Students are requested to switch off your front camera and mute your microphone so that you can hear it properly. Yes, please do that thing. Yes, all of the students are requested to switch off their front camera. All of the students are requested to switch off their front camera. Okay. Okay, very good, Fatima. Okay. Now, I am continuing from there. So, we are talking about the formation of soil. So, formation of soil, see, point number 1 is soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks into tiny pieces. Point number 2, rocks are heated by the sun and cooled by the cold weather. So, the sun is heating the rocks and the cold weather it is giving cooling effect of the rocks. This continuous heating and cooling cause the rocks to crack and break into small pieces. Then these small pieces are carried to different places by the wind or running water. The pieces rub against each other till they finally become tiny particles of soil. So, now the rocks have become tiny particles, very minute particles. So, dead plants and animals get mixed with these pieces. Thus, this way soil is formed. So, this is your explanation for formation of soil. So, the soil is a mixture of tiny pieces of rocks and remains of dead plants and animals. You underline this one, very important. Soil is a mixture of tiny pieces of rocks and remains of dead plants and animals. Okay, now we will go to page number 24. I have explained you from page number 23, Ayantika. You are telling sir page number. I have written there on the board. It is page number 23, that one. Now we will go to page number 24. Okay. See here, first at the top you will see one MCQ is given. We will solve that one. Page number 24. MCQs. Number 1, you will tick mark, and where there is blanks you will fill the word. Okay. So, number 1, the uppermost layer of the earth. The uppermost layer of the earth is called water, soil, stone. What is the answer? Yes, it is soil. Question number 2, roots of plants go into the soil to get water, minerals, or water and minerals. So, what is the answer? It is water and minerals. Water and minerals. Okay. I think all of you have done this one. You should do this in your book, okay, with the pencil. Now we will go to the next topic. What does soil contain? What does soil contain? See, I am talking about page number 24, okay, all of you must follow. Now, what does soil contain? Number 1, soil contains stone, that is gravel, sand, clay and humus. How can you tell that soil contains this type of things? You have to perform one activity, okay. You can perform this activity at your home, okay. See, take some garden soil. Put the soil in a glass jar, fill the jar 3/4 with water, cover it with a lid and shake it well. Leave it undisturbed. After some time, we observe different layers in the jar. So, we are performing to see the experiment, to see the different layers. Okay. At the bottom of the jar, we see a layer of small stones called gravel. It is the heaviest layer. You underline this one. So, at the bottommost of the jar, we can see, at the bottom of the jar we can see the layer of small stone, that is gravel. It is the heaviest layer. See the picture, you can see the picture there. See the jar, glass jar, different layers of the soil. See at the bottom layer, it is gravel. Next, above the layer of gravel, we find a layer of sand. So, above the layer of gravel, we find a layer of sand containing larger particles. Then above the sand, we find clay that contains fine particles. So, above the sand, it is clay, the layer is clay. It contains fine particles. The water above the layer of clay is not clear. See, you can see the picture there. Above the clay, it is water. The water is not clear because we have taken soil, no? We have mixed soil in the water. So, it is not clear water. Some dissolved things are there, so it is not clear. Then above the water, it is the dead leaves, twigs and remains of dead insects float on the water. So, above the layer of water, we can see dead leaves, twigs and remains of dead insects float on the water. This is dark brown in color and is called humus. This humus makes the soil fertile. So, these are the different layers. So, above the layer of water, we can see dead leaves, twigs and remains of dead insects that is floating on the water. This is humus. You remember, you will underline this one. Humus is dark brown in color and it makes the soil fertile. It is very good for the soil. Okay, so humus is okay, Sarina, please switch off your front camera. Sarina, please switch off your front camera. Fatima also, switch off your front camera. Okay, humus is dark brown in color and it is very good for the soil. It makes it fertile. It makes the soil fertile. Okay, you don't have to write this one, I have written for your information. Okay, you will underline there. Humus is dark brown in color. Please, students are requested to switch off their front camera. All of the students are requested to switch off their front camera, please. Okay, so this shows that soil contains stones, that is gravel, sand, clay and humus. So these are the different layers. Okay, so you can perform this activity, okay, in your home. And this glass jar, students, please here this one, you will draw this glass jar showing the different layers of the soil in your science copy. Please draw that one. That is your homework. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is your homework. One homework I am giving from page number 24. Okay, page number 24. You will draw the glass jar, showing different layers of soil. Draw the glass jar showing different layers of soil. Okay, you will draw this one in your science copy, in your science notebook. So once again I am telling you what does soil contain. Okay, once again let us recap what I have explained to you. Okay, soil contains stones, that is gravel, sand, clay and humus. Okay, soil contains stones, sand, clay and humus. So what you have to do, you have to take a handful of soil. Okay, then you have to take one glass jar. Glass jar you are taking because it is transparent, so that you can see the different layer. Then you will fill the glass jar with water, 3/4 with water or half filled water. Then you will put the soil in the water. Then you will cover the lid of the glass jar. Okay. So what you will do, then you will shake it or stir it vigorously. Then after that, after stirring or shaking it, you will leave it undisturbed for some time, means 20 minutes or 30 minutes. After that, you will observe the that the soil has formed different layers. Okay. So, at the bottom of the jar we will see the layer of small stone called gravel. It is the heaviest layer. Above the layer of gravel we will find layer of sand. See the picture, all of you must see the picture at the side given. So, at the bottommost layer is the gravel. Above the gravel we find a layer of sand containing larger particles. Above the sand there is clay that contains fine particles. The water above the layer of clay is not clear. Dead leaves, twigs and remains of dead insects float on the water. So, above the water you will find these dead insects, dead leaves, okay, remains of dead insect floating. So, this is the humus. This is dark brown in color and is called humus, which makes the soil fertile. So, this shows that soil contains gravel, sand, clay and humus. And one homework I have given you, you will draw this glass jar showing the different layers. You will shade it with pencil only, do not use any color. Okay. You will draw the glass jar showing the different layers of soil in your science copy. So, that is all students for today. Okay. In our next class we will continue with the different things that are given in page number 24, means